I told you to dress warmer, but you never listen. Now you're bringing trouble to your brother because you don't have a father, you ungrateful wretch. How could you do such a thing?
Are you mute now? Say something.
Touch her
again and see what happens.
I wouldn't mind teaching you
a few pages of criminal law.
I'm disciplining my daughter.
What business is it of yours?
Your daughter.
Do you even deserve to be a mother when she cried and told you that Wang Jianglong had assaulted her? What did you do?
You turned a blind eye.
For all these years, she put herself through school with part-time jobs.
What right do you have
to yell at her?
路人
You think you're all grown up now?
How dare you tell outsiders such nonsense?
Don't point your finger at me.
给你出去吧你
Get out! Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. I'm here. I'm here. Is
he dead?
The dawn will always break.
You're the victim. You did nothing wrong.
don't
Punish yourself for someone else's mistake.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's going to be okay.
I go gather the evidence first.
Once you feel a bit better,
We'll work together to put that scumbag
Behind bars.
All right.
What are you doing here?
waiting for you.
Waiting so we can go together.
Stop putting your arm around me.
If someone sees us,
It will look bad.
you're too formal. Since we were kids,
I think you're tag along.
even after you moved, nothing changes the fact.
that I'm your childhood friend.
Zip your lips.
And don't speak. Okay. Don't you love eating shrimp? Here, help yourself.
Thank you, Uncle Wen. By the way,
How is your dad doing? Is he doing well?
We were neighbors for so many years after he moved away.
I really wasn't used to it.
He's doing great. He always talks about
Playing chess with you. Saying it's been too long. What are you doing?
what are you doing?
I can do it myself.
小旭
You were
In Hong Kong for 2 months. You didn't start dating, did you?
No.
It's so far away.
Who would want a long-distance relationship?
Eat more. 父亲
Snow is falling on the cedar trees, whispering secrets to the freezing breeze. I am traces of a faded name, trying to remember how I became. Every footprint that I leave behind.
Rising. Come visit again soon.
Remember to text your uncle when you get home. 父亲 is a
Good kid.
And it's like you.
For so many years. Why don't you try dating him? I don't mind.
You dating a younger guy.
Mom.
To me.
He's just a kid.
Besides,
Stop inviting him
to eat.
With us all the time.
Nothing will happen between us.
Your dad and I are
old-fashioned.
we are forced
You.
To get married. But we're getting old. And we just want you to not be lonely.
By the way,
Where is my TV?
Did I leave it at the guest house?
Let's take a great shot.
epic shot. Now turn your head. 3, 2, 1.
Can you capture that for me?
Do you really like her that much?
She's gone.
Why do you still
torture yourself like this?
You know very well
that it won't lead to anything.
Since you can't let her go,
let's just get wasted
to give you
an excuse to grieve
and to give me
a chance to be brave.
阿妹
He has someone else in his heart.
I know.
Wen Xu.
Wen Xu.
You've only known her for 2 months. Do you really like her that much?
I've liked you for so many years.
Can't you just look at me?
We've come to see the sea.
秘房?
You like my grandpa? How did you two get together?
Of course, I was the one who pursued him relentlessly.
After all, your grandpa.
When he was young, he was quite handsome. Quite a lot of girls chased after him.
You're pretty amazing.
Of course.
I'm Mei Fang, after all.
Once I set my mind on something, I must have it.
Let alone the person
whom I love.
I just had to
give it my all. Looking back now, I'm glad I didn't give up. So I have no regrets in my old age.
You said the next time you wear a wedding dress,
it must be a gift from your lover. What if that lover?
Attorney Wen. Long time no see.
Oh, it's you. Here to treat your baldness.
Right.
Just go straight and turn left.
What kind of attitude is that? I came here specifically to see you. If you want to work at Tianfeng again,
I'll vouch for you. You got good skills. I like that. You'd better
not like me. It's disgusting.
If you turn me down,
no one in the industry will hire you anymore.
Payment.
Don't worry. When she plans to be her own boss, she won't take
their crap anymore.
I got the medicine.
I just passed by.
The ICU.
I heard Wan Xiu has woken up. And he is now in a general ward.
What a load of crap.
This lawyer's letter.
She was the one who seduced.
And now she's suing me.
I hope you
can keep up this momentum in court.
Get the hell out.
I'm going to sue you.
Go ahead.
I'll just say,
You were the one who seduced me first.
You. Let me take you home. You. Your mom asked me
to drive you home.
Drive me. With your arms.
Such a big box.
Who sent it to you?
What is it?
It couldn't be your parents indirectly pressuring you to get married.
I'll replace it with a new one.
He actually fixed it.
Who are you talking about?
A friend.
A friend.
Do I know him? Little bro.
Permission
is accomplished.
You can go home now. After all,
We used to be really close. Now that our short-term dating is over,
we can't even be
ordinary friends anymore.
Of course we are friends.
How did you find out?
My home address.
you left it in the guest house. Emergency contact info.
Delete it.
They probably won't need it anymore.
I'm busy. Maybe when I have time.
万相许。
You reel me in first.
So don't blame me for setting the hook for you. This is the studio I just rented. It's right next to
your apartment complex from your place.
It's only 5 minutes away.
What do you think?
Is it big enough?
Looks impressive, doesn't it?
About August 18th.
Those photos of you.
Left on my phone.
Why?
Aren't you replying to my messages?
Xu, there's a package.
It seems to be for you.
Happy 28th birthday.
He has pretty good taste.
Why did you
send me a gift?
Well, Attorney Wen.
You did say we're friends. Since your birthday is coming up, as a friend.
I wanted to wish you.
Happy birthday.
Is it inappropriate? Since we're
friends.
Then why?
Didn't you reply to my messages?
I don't know how things work.
With customs in Beijing, but in Hong Kong.
Only when you're dating.
Do you need to reply instantly?
Fine.
I've accepted the gift, but
He hung up on me.
what is wrong with him? Now that we're over, his manners have gone to the dogs.
What?
Boss Zhou.
Benjamin, next time wait until I finish talking before you hang up.
Mission accomplished.
You're really playing the green tea card.
If I don't make my presence felt,
How will she remember me?
Your gain is still too weak. Let me teach you.
I thought he didn't like.
Posting on social media.
Since when?
Did he become a male bodhisattva?
Using our
Photo as the background. And then posting photos of his abs to fish for attention. Where? Why are you answering his phone? Where is Zhou Lie? Where is he?
After you left, Ali kept smoking.
whole thing.
And he couldn't sleep.
I had to give him some medicine before he finally fell asleep.
He's asleep, but he can still post
on social media.
I posted it for him secretly.
I'm trying to help him.
Attract some romance. Gorgeous Wen.
Do you think?
The photo I picked is good.
Not at all.
After you left, Ali started smoking heavily.
He hung up on me because he was coughing. Not convenient to talk right now. It's just a breakup. Why are you smoking so much?
A lifesaver for quitting smoking.
Miss quit smoking candy.
Genuine Q quit smoking gum. Imported mint patches effective in 2 hours. Nicorette genuine quit smoking device.
Actually, what she's considering.
Is quite practical.
One of you is in Port Island, and the other is in Beijing. A long-distance relationship. When two people's lives are out of sync. Even if you have more chat logs than love letters and more emojis than promises, it's still hard to stay optimistic.
Why be so pessimistic?
Even if you can make it work and constantly fly back and forth,
Sooner or later,
you get tired. When things go wrong and you desperately need a hug, but they aren't there for you, when the feelings fade.
people have needs, right? As long as she hasn't started dating someone else.
I still have a chance.
Fair enough, bro. Good luck to you.
Keep posting our moments. Leave the moment to her. Show her your best side.
Remember to pick it up.
You're welcome.
In TV dramas, love conquers all. But the distance of 2,000 kilometers separates more than just huts.
It's also the mismatch in
Our life rhythms and moods.
Zhou Lie.
If we stop keeping in touch,
Will we
become less important to each other.
I actually dreamed about
Zhou Lie.
Wen Xu, you are so shallow. How could you lust after his body? It's pure physical attraction.
Why did he have to
call me right when I was
thinking of that.
kind of stuff?
What's wrong?
Nothing. A friend was missing me.
So I called to say hi.
I definitely wasn't thinking of you.
Coming. Xiaoxu, time to get up. Qiuchen has been
Waiting in the living room all morning. He said, in our neighborhood downstairs,
a new
Hong Kong style diner has opened.
He wants to take you there.
To try it out
Everyone in our neighborhood
is from Beicheng.
So why would anyone open
A Hong Kong-style diner.
Can they even make money?
if he asks you out.
Just go.
Stop treating Qiuchen like a little brother.
You grew up together, after all.
get changed and head out?
I'm hanging up.
He probably didn't hear that right.
What a familiar name.
Here is your key card.
Sorry about that.
Should I fly to Hong Kong to see?
Where are you staying? Give me the address.
Could it be
She's in a relationship.
with a younger guy?
He's young and handsome, and they live close by. It's only natural if they date.
You seem to have a lot of free time. You've been freeloading at my guest house for a month.
Didn't I tell you?
Otherwise, my dad would force me
Into an arranged marriage.
for the rest of my life.
That's it.
Then you shouldn't mind watching the shop for me for a few days.
What do you mean? It means I'm going to Beicheng.
What? I never told you to elope.
Besides,
Did she ever say she wanted you to go to Beijing?
Before she ends up with someone else, I have to give it a shot.
Love is never about big data. It's knowing there might be no future, but still wanting to risk it all for you with foolish courage.
顾西城
Gu Qishen. Coming, the tea restaurant.
is just to the east.
I'm not going.
Hurry, we need to go to the hospital. The doctor said Luran can...
Speak now.
The police are taking her statement.
You need to prepare the statement then.
I knew it.
I knew you could do it.
If you feel uncomfortable,
We can stop at any time.
don't force yourself.
With you here, I'm not afraid. Let's begin.
I was 13.
I was still so young back then. I told my mom about it, but she scolded me, saying that at such a young age,
I was already seducing men.
a month ago, he first came to my company to harass me, but was kicked out by security.
That night,
He was waiting in my neighborhood again.
you.
Ren Ren, you really made it hard for me to find you today.
Wrong.
Where do you think you're going?
Even if you have.
Roll wings today. You won't be able to escape.
No.
I stabbed him.
But I don't regret it.
The neighborhood facilities are outdated, and the security camera room lost power. So, the evidence of him stalking you, it didn't record anything.
And as for him,
he claims that you invited him to meet at your home.
So we have no choice but to
keep investigating and try to find some evidence in your favor.
there is so much injustice.
In this world, victims are left trapped in the mud,
while perpetrators get away scot-free.
I don't understand it.
And I refuse to give up.
If there's no surveillance footage,
I'll go door to door. Someone must have seen him. A new neighbor moved in next door.
Neighbor.
Hello?
Last 4 digits.
Here are your flowers.
Were they sent by...
Hey, Mr. Gu.
That voice sounds so familiar.
I must be losing my mind.
How could Zhou Lie possibly come to Beicheng?
As a delivery guy.
Wei?
I got the flowers.
Did you send them?
Otherwise, who did you think sent them? One of your boyfriends?
I was actually in a pretty bad...
Not today, but this cheered me up a bit.
But you keep sending me
Gifts like this. I feel a bit bad about it. It's like talking to me. It's costing you a fortune.
Well, as your friend, giving you gifts to cheer you up is only natural, right? If you really want to return the favor.
Why don't you, Hui, give yourself to me as a gift? I'm pretty expensive. Ask for something else.
How about that? Hong Kong style diner.
I'll let you know after I try it tomorrow.
Their food is absolutely delicious.
Alright.
I get it.
Do you want to try Hong Kong style luncheon meat and egg noodles?
Who did you go with?
How do you know I wasn't alone?
TVD.
Thanks.
I want some milk tea from next door.
Go buy it for me.
Sure, no problem.
I'll get it for you.
Excuse me.
This shop.
When did it open?
Just a few days ago.
Do you know?
A guy named Gu. That can't be right. You opened this shop.
How is that possible?
You know?
I don't like southern food.
And that waiter just now
Told me himself.
Just putting my skills to use. And you fell for my bluff.
Fine.
Yes, I opened it. But don't you love it?
I specially hired
A chef from Hong Kong to make it.
How does it taste?
Don't waste your efforts on me anymore.
It's never going to work between us.
You.
Do you think?
I'm too childish.
Or.
Is there something I didn't do well enough?
Lao.
Isn't something where hard work always yields results? We grew up together. You're the little brother next door.
And now, you are.
My best friend. Of course, I want you to be with someone who truly loves you. You'll be much happier that way.
I'm picking up Luran from the hospital.
I can go by myself.
Don't cry.
A big boy like you
should be brave.
I'm fine.
I just need some time alone.
Is it good?
It doesn't taste like Hong Kong.
I'll make it for you.
Don't tempt me.
Are your feelings for me?
Only enough to be friends.
You just got out of the hospital.
Are you sure you don't need me to stay with you for a couple of days? Miss Lu, your mother did an interview today
Claiming that you hated her remarriage and seduced Mr. Wan Xiangrong.
to get revenge on them. Is that true? Miss Lu,
Please tell us the truth.
What I say is the truth.
Excuse me.
Which media outlet are you with? The case hasn't even gone to trial yet. Can you take responsibility
For what you say, if you don't have any evidence, that's slander. Hello, I'd like to ask, have you seen this person? No, I haven't. Thank you. Hello,
Have you seen this person?
thank you anyway. Hello, excuse me. I'd like to ask,
Have you seen this person?
Sorry, we haven't.
thank you anyway. EA 0085. Hello.
Have you seen this person?
Thank you, thank you.
Come home early for dinner. Mom has learned how to make Hong Kong style soup.
I invited Q10 over today, but he said he couldn't make it.
Did you two have a fight?
Here we go again.
Don't look at me. I listen to my wife.
If you don't like Qichen, then what kind of guy do you like?
Mama will find one for you. It's not that I'm forcing you to get married, but dating someone
would still be nice. Don't look so
gloomy all the time.
I'm so busy with my work. How can I find time to date?
But you seem pretty happy when you were in Hong Kong.
The son of my classmate who graduated with a master's from HKU. Do you want some?
Mom!
I have a boyfriend.
Wait.
When did you start dating? Don't you try to fool us.
Just
a few days ago.
Do you have a photo?
Just
cover for me.
Zhou Lie!
Where is he from? Is he reliable?
how old is he? What does he do?
How is his family background?
From Hong Kong.
30. Very reliable.
A long-distance relationship.
Someone from Hong Kong. You are our only precious daughter. We don't want you to marry so far away. We won't get to see you very often.
Then I'll just break up with him.
I'll find someone else. I look for someone else.
You know what? I don't care anymore. As long as you're willing to date, I thank God. I was worried sick all this time, thinking you were into girls.
My daughter loves fish the most.
Here, have some fish.
I don't like this.
Okay. Here.
The fish is all yours.
Will he answer?
What's wrong?
Can I call you if I can't sleep?
Why can't you sleep?
Do you miss me?
Did you just say yeah?
I had something in my throat. I was just
clearing my throat. Oh, by the way, when I was having dinner with my mom, guess who this is?
Who?
My mom wants to meet you.
But we haven't even
started dating properly yet.
Then let's...
Start dating for real.
Let's date seriously.
Why does it sound like
it's coming from next door?
Are the apartments in Beicheng?
all poorly soundproofed like this?
If I didn't know better, I think you were living
right next door to me.
What if?
Answer my question.
You said dating serious.
What did you mean by that?
It means dating for the long run, not just short term.
That sounds pretty good.
So, let's date.
So, starting today, we are long-distance players, separated by over 2,000 kilometers. First, send me a photo
to show me your abs.
I know what you're really after.
How about...
I come to see you. No.
With Luran's case right now,
Tell you what.
不行动。I'll go to Hong Kong Island to grace you with my presence.
Attorney Wen is so capable.
You'll definitely win. Tomorrow.
Go to that cha-cha town.
For dinner.
Since you paid so much, who are you cooking this for?
You'll find out in a bit.
Xu.
Dad needs to talk to you.
What is it that we can't
Stay at home.
Xu. I couldn't sleep. I winked last night.
Just thinking about
talking to you?
About your relationship.
Is it really?
my relationship.
Mom already approved, and now you're objecting.
No.
Xu.
Have you really?
Thought this through.
A long-distance relationship.
It's very tough.
In a relationship,
I'm not afraid of hard work.
As for
how far we can go.
I can't guarantee that.
but Dad,
You have to believe your daughter
right now.
is very happy.
And really enjoying it.
And that's enough, right?
I never told you this, did I?
Your mom and I?
We're in a long-distance relationship too.
All the hardships.
Only the two of us know. I'm from Xichen. When I went to Beicheng, I met your mother. Your grandparents were worried she'd struggle marrying so far away to Xichen. They strongly opposed it.
If I hadn't eventually made up my mind
to settle down in Beijing, they would have never given in.
But didn't you two overcome all the obstacles and end up together?
we did throw caution to the wind to be together. But
Xichen is a long way from Beijing.
so much so that when your grandmother passed away, I wasn't able to.
Make it back in time. Your mother had a high fever, and you, not even a year old, broke out in eczema.
I was in such a rush.
Taking you both to the hospital. That I missed the call from Xichen.
Your mom and I.
Have made it this far. Because we love each other deeply. To be blunt,
Any couple.
is bound to have conflicts. They will argue and bicker. If you marry and move to Hong Kong, and end up feeling mistreated, your mom and I won't even be able to be there for you in times to comfort you.
All your advice. I understand what you mean. But we're just dating. We never said we were getting married. What's the rush? If the day comes when Zhou Lie actually proposes to me.
I still have to consider practical
factors, you know.
West Second Estate.
北喜
Our little Shushu has really grown up. Honestly, Mama and Dad don't ask for much. We just want you to be happy and healthy.
I really prepared for this.
It's still better than never having had it at all.
Well, your mom came to the guest house to see you.
What was I supposed to say to her?
Why is it always such a coincidence? It's as if the whole world
He's shouting through a megaphone to tell me.
Dad, no!
isn't just about impulsive embraces, but also long-term responsibilities.
I'm going back to Hong Kong tomorrow.
I have something very important
to talk to you about.
Wait, I haven't ordered yet.
We have a special promotion
At our shop today.
You're our very first customer.
This taste is so familiar.
Excuse me.
Where is the kitchen?
It's right over there. Thank you.
Hi there.
Can I help you? Whose is this?
This one.
It looks just like
The one my friend bought.
Guess what I ate today? Hong Kong style egg and luncheon meat noodles. It was absolutely delicious.
Glad you liked it.
It tasted just like yours.
Well,
Maybe I really did make it.
don't tell me.
You actually flew to Beicheng.
Just to make me.
A dinner made with love.
If I were to come see you, I definitely have to.
Stay the night. I talked to my dad. What if he doesn't approve of our long-distance relationship?
Oh. Actually, love is a journey for two people.
We don't need to listen.
To outside opinions. I can understand your father.
After all,
You are his only daughter. He doesn't want you to marry so far away, and it's all for your own good. I'll do whatever it takes. But what about the long distance?
How will you solve that?
How did you know I was back in Hong Kong?
I just came by to check. Just in case you were back. Ali, do you have a girl that you like now?
that girl.
Must be very pretty, right?
Do you have a photo?
Let Mom have a look.
Why did you come to find me?
I remember.
You loved the sweet soup when you were little. The kind with lots of rock sugar. I don't know if I made it well
or if it still suits
your childhood taste.
No need.
Ali,
You still won't forgive
Me, will you?
阿赖哦。
Back then, I risked everything to come to Hong Kong with your dad. Those were the happiest days of my life. With you and our home. But he passed away so suddenly. You must hate me so much.
I'm sorry.
The sweet soup I yearned for at age 8.
I only got to taste it at 30.
After more than 20 years,
I've already forgotten how it tasted back then.
even the warmth of it feels out of place now.
What?
What are you doing?
Filming.
Do you remember?
An Xichen, that's bold jerk.
He actually stooped so low to represent Wan Xiangrong and defend him. He must have. He saw this case was in the news.
So he wants to
Build a reputation for himself.
Don't worry.
our lawyer Wendy.
You leave him with nothing.
I won't give An Xichen any chance to win.
For Lura and for myself.
What can I do for you?
You. Just be a bit sweeter and keep me happy.
Good boy.
What evidence do you have to prove that I went against Lu Ran's will? On what basis are you accusing me of rape?
Did your defense lawyer
An Xichen teach you those lines?
Lu Ran stabbed my neck. I'm going to sue her for that.
Lawyer Wei, did you go to see my client?
I think the best solution
Is an out-of-court mediation. Don't let this get online. It won't be good for your client unless you want
Your client.
to live under.
people's judgmental stares.
If word gets out about this,
She'll have a hard time finding a man.
Only the one who actually did wrong will be despised by others.
is that so?
There was.
No surveillance there. Do you have evidence to prove?
That Wan Xiangrong went against your client's will.
Do you have evidence to prove that Wan Xiangrong is in?
Won't you consider it?
What an annoying ball jerk.
Does she really have evidence? Before the trial starts, keep a close eye on Wen Xu.
We've checked everything we could.
What evidence could she have?
Did you catch a cold?
Or is it your period this time?
Why does it hurt so much? Not a single pill left.
If only right now we weren't long distance, I could get a hug from Zhou Lie.
Zhou. Oh, sorry about that.
Zhou Lie is busy right now.
I saw the phone kept ringing. I was worried it might be urgent.
So I answered it. Are you two together right now?
Oh, no. Not at all.
Look, watch Zhou is over there, talking business with A. I'm just a professional ride hitcher and the chatterbox. Tonight it was purely because AA show invited him out, and I tagged along for a late night snack.
I ship you too. I'm your #1 fan.
I support you with all my heart.
Locked in forever. Are you really going to
Move to Beijing permanently. Don't you hate the cold the most?
If Wen Xu and I
are to last long term?
One of us has to take that step.
because of the distance?
Choosing love over friendship. I see.
As expected.
When men are love-struck, relationships go so much smoother.
那
It's signed.
Wen Xu called just now.
好吧。
I'll call her back first. I was busy just now. Don't get the wrong idea. I was handing over.
The guest house affairs.
Aishu said he ran away from home
and wants to work at my place.
Are you not feeling well? My stomach hurts too, and I miss you so much.
It should be there soon.
What's arriving soon? Put it on.
How did you know?
Well,
As your boyfriend, remembering your period, isn't it only natural?
What's there to gossip about?
When the time is right.
I'll let you know.
Why are you saying sorry?
I feel like I haven't done anything for you. Even if we weren't long distance, I still wouldn't be able to,
ease your burdens.
much less support you in your career. Does that make me a useless boyfriend?
My life and my work, I can handle them myself.
Why do I
Have to rely on your help.
Life is not a TV drama.
where the female lead has to be broken and helpless?
while waiting for an omnipotent boyfriend to save her.
I'm not saying you're weak.
It's just that if a boyfriend
Can't even help you with anything.
Are you afraid?
I won't want you anymore. Is that why you're insecure?
Silly.
As my boyfriend,
you certainly have.
your own purpose.
If you really
Care about me?
Just put more effort into it in bed.
Since I'm not by your side, put on a heating pad.
So many people live on this floor, even if the building is old and the security cameras are broken.
many residents should have
Installed video doorbells.
How come on this floor
There isn't even one.
What is he filming?
Excuse me. I was wondering,
Do you often?
do live streams here?
No.
No, I'm not.
Plans to document the changes.
所以 you often leave your camera on for time-lapse shooting. How long have you been filming? Would you mind showing me? With this video evidence, Wan Xiamen will absolutely never recover.
Ruan,
I've got the evidence. This lawsuit.
I will definitely win.
Wen Xu might.
How already found the evidence?
Oh, got some trouble over there.
And keep her occupied.
Xu, make sure you close the windows tight.
The temperature is dropping tonight.
And it's going to snow tomorrow.
Snow.
That will be this year's first snow.
Let's add each other as friends.
I'll share his contact with you.
This
Is to keep you safe and bring you good luck.
Most importantly, it brings you a good romance. If you and Ali end up together,
And can find
your destined match in each other, that would be wonderful.
Thank you, Mei Fang.
You're welcome. But I, Mei Fang,
have a favor.
to ask of you. If one day you and Ali are together,
Please, on my behalf,
watch the first snow with him. I'm afraid I won't make it out. This Hong Kong island. You have to help me.
If that day comes,
I definitely will.
Good.
It looks beautiful.
Put it on. Put it on.
It's about to snow in Beicheng. Do you want to watch it together?
There are too many guests at the guest house.
I'm sorry.
I didn't expect our short-term date to turn into a long-term one, and yet we still can't watch it together.
Shall we talk about some adult topics then?
What adult topics?
It's getting cold in Beicheng. It's cold at home.
Go to sleep.
Can you sleep?
What a stupid question. If only we weren't long distance.
Yeah.
I just need to see him.
Why must I?
wait for him to come to me.
Stay.
Home.
Would you stay home?
I'm busy. Stay home.
Talk next time. Where are you going? Stay home.
Dating, stay home.
Stay home.
Across a distance of
2,000 kilometers.
our longing never goes offline. With the eager hope of seeing you. Like a kite soaring in the wind.
Desperately.
Flying toward you. No longer being a coward. But we forgot
that 2,000 kilometers away,
the wind might blow in a different direction.
Oh.
Do you know where Wen Xu went?
Why should I tell you?
Sheng.
Sheng.
Hello, Sheng. Sheng. The number you have dialed
is temporarily unavailable.
Sheng.
Please try again later.
What's going on?
Can you please speed up?
I'm going as fast as I can. Besides, look at the traffic jam, buddy.
If you don't make it, it just means you two weren't meant to be.
Then Wen Xu will be mine. I can't let that happen.
Yeah, I've already missed out.
On her once.
This time.
I can't miss my chance again.
Passengers traveling to Hong Kong Island.
Please note
the flight you're taking.
The flight is about to take off.
Please proceed to the gate for boarding.
10:20, Flight Yandu 031 has arrived. Wen Xu? If one day
you and I leave,
watch the first snow.
Even if monsoons from different latitudes blow in different directions,
but love
is a destined generosity.
We will always
reunite in the crowd. I recognize you first.
That bastard.
She's so lucky.
How did you suddenly come to 碧城
without telling me. We almost missed each other.
But didn't you also suddenly come to Hong Kong Island?
What?
Miss me that much?
Of course I did.
I finally got you
Step out of the chat screen.
and hold you.
Long-distance relationships
are really tough.
Do you regret it?
Of course not.
Then, did you have any other thoughts?
It's only been a short time, and we already have a trust crisis.
Theoretically speaking, men, it's only natural they can stand the loneliness.
I think Lawyer Wen should have more confidence in herself. Besides,
A man with high standards.
You.
Hello, uncle.
Dad.
He's my boyfriend.
How long have you been together? A few months. I didn't ask you.
We've known each other for half a year.
Where are you from? How old are you?
What do you do for a living?
How many people are in your family?
from Hong Kong Island. I run a guest house on Hong Kong Island with a friend, and I own a few storefronts. I'm 30, and my father passed away early.
And my mother is still around.
We're from Hong Kong Island.
So you two are really starting
a long-distance relationship.
We are hoping to develop it in a serious direction.
Who asked you?
Uncle.
I can understand your worries as a father, but please trust me.
I will use
my actions to prove
that I can give Wen Xu
a long-term future.
How do you plan to take action to give her a future?
Family wise.
My mother has already agreed to let me to
live in Baicheng.
As for work,
I've handed over my shop on Hong Kong Island to a friend.
Keeping a financial stake.
I'll be living in Baicheng from now on.
Which means
my long-distance relationship with Wen Xu
is over. Really? Since when? Why didn't you tell me?
Right after we made it official, I started planning this.
What's his name? You. What's your name again?
Zhou Lie.
Zhou as in thoughtful.
And Lie as in fierce.
Bring him home when you have time for a meal. Let your mom meet him too.
Are you three ever going to leave?
She's trying to kill me. Child, I fed you and clothed you.
How have I ever wronged you?
Everyone, please be the judge.
Just because she couldn't stand her father.
She's making false accusations. She is slandering us. I've always treated her so well.
You tell me.
What did I do to deserve this?
What a curse.
Is it really like what was on the news?
What kind of mother
would falsely accuse her own child?
You never know.
Get out.
Who are you? Jiangcheng.
Miss Lu.
Her mother has left.
You're finally here.
It's okay, you're safe now.
It's you.
Do you know him? That day,
When I ran downstairs
he was the one who took me.
to the hospital.
Thank you.
You.
Let's move you to another place.
I'm clearly the victim. Why am I the one who has to hide?
I think he's right. For your safety.
You should stay somewhere else. My studio is a good option.
It's very quiet and secluded.
And they even partitioned off a separate room.
I'm afraid of dragging you into this.
What if they find their way there? Besides, my job.
It's so boring. Just come keep me company.
Please.
Come stay with me.
Pretty please.
Let me pack some things.
And I'll go with you. Let's go.
Mr. Zhou.
It's so windy outside your place.
I'm so nervous right now.
I'm the one meeting your parent.
Why are you the one who's nervous?
This is
The first time I've brought a man home.
And my mom, she has very high standards.
So be prepared.
This dish is delicious.
Xiu Xiu.
Xiaozhou seems
Very reliable.
And smart.
Make sure you bully him. Here. He's only
my boyfriend so far. If we get married, I'll have even less status.
We should just
Help yourself.
Here, sweetheart.
Uncle. I heard that.
Do you like playing chess? How about I play a few games with you?
That sounds great. It's been so long since anyone last played chess with me.
Looks like I'm left all alone.
Have some ribs.
Here, eat up. Thank you, Uncle. Let me tell you. What do you mean, Uncle?
Call me Dad.
About the chess game.
Focus on eating.
That's right.
My place. My place.
You really live next door to me for a whole month.
So those flowers were from you.
And those noodles were made by you. Even that box of quit smoking candy.
Yeah, I bought them all for you.
Yuka, don't be mad. At that time, you hadn't agreed.
To be with me yet, right?
You're so silly.
Why didn't you just tell me?
Didn't you say?
You didn't want a long-distance relationship.
I said no long-distance relationship.
So you tried to find a way
to reel me in anyway.
Well,
Not exactly.
I just wanted to see.
If I could adapt to life in Beijing, and if I could,
then we would.
Do you know what's the best gift?
I received this year.
It is you who braved the wind and snow to come to me.
In this world,
Only two people have shown me through their actions
that if we want to be together,
there's always a way.
One is my dad.
and the other is you. My honor.
my 38-degree Zhou.
You've wrapped me up like a zombie.
Zhou Lie.
I've made up my mind.
Regarding our long-distance relationship,
As long as our financial situation
allows it, we don't have to settle down in one place. In the winter, I can take on fewer cases.
Go back to Hong Kong with you.
that way, you can also
See your friends and family.
But in the summer, you have to come back to Beijing with me.
My parents will miss me.
go to sleep.
陆然的 ace.
It's going to trial soon.
I need to review the case files.
How is the preparation of the evidence going?
It's a sure win.
We're here.
For your case, you don't have to be present in court. Just wait for me outside.
Leave this case to me.
You seem very confident.
When you go in later.
Say she seduced your husband.
But I heard
They have surveillance footage and witnesses.
Not anymore.
Wen Xu, the copy in her hand has already been destroyed.
Did you see the photos? I just got word that today you personally drove away the people,
Causing trouble at Lu Ran's house.
Can I still trust you?
Lawyer Anne doesn't understand that public opinion is traffic and traffic is money. Her story was on the headline for 3 days. The video of me standing up for her was posted online, and in just 3 hours, my documentary account,
which used to get no attention.
gained a lot of followers. So why not?
Then why didn't you
continue playing
the messenger of justice?
Because you offered more. Even if we take a step back, what Lawyer Anne has in her hands, and you still hold the evidence against my student, how would I dare to pull any tricks? I'm a man of my word.
As long as you do. As I say. Counsel.
Authorized counsel.
Counsel for the defendant. Authorized counsel for Wan Xiangrong.
A physical struggle ensued at the door,
And the victim was knocked unconscious.
Dragged into
her rented apartment, and forced
to have relations with him. Nonsense.
counsel.
The victim acting in
justifiable defense, stabbed the defendant's neck with a key.
We present the video recording as evidence.
In view of the plaintiff's new evidence, this court is temporarily adjourned and will reconvene for further evidence presentation.
Once the trial is over, how about joining me for a meal? We're fellow lawyers.
We should look out for each other in the future.
Anji Chan, did you forget to install GPS? How can you be so clueless about your own place?
It seems
You're the one who is clueless, losing case after case.
to bow to your senior. How do you expect to survive in this field? How do you know?
I will lose.
Are you sure?
I can't present any evidence, just like last time with the workplace harassment case.
Still angry.
About that case.
That's in the past.
No one even remembers it anymore.
Your client got a payout. And besides, it brought the law firm a huge deal.
Nobody lost anything.
We can absolutely do the same thing today. Let's just start fresh as friends. What do you say?
I'm afraid it will be hard
to get another opportunity.
What do you mean?
I'm a man of my word.
As long as you do as I say, the money will be yours.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Attorney Anne.
You didn't really think.
There was only one copy of such critical evidence. Did you? More importantly,
Just now,
In front of the whole internet
you admitted to bribing witnesses.
and paying to destroy evidence. These illegal actions
I'm afraid it will be hard.
to avoid going to prison. Tomorrow's headlines are all yours.
Attorney A is still a bit too young and hot-headed.
His lack of experience
Is understandable.
The public prosecution organ believes that
In this case,
the evidence is substantial. The defendant,
should be held criminally liable.
for the crime of rape,
Defendant, do you plead guilty?
Could you please consider
that I confessed voluntarily
and give me a lighter sentence? Just 3 years would be enough.
Wan Xiangrong,
by acting against the will of a woman and forcing sexual intercourse with the victim, has committed the crime of rape. The facts of the crime accused by the public prosecution organ are clear, and the evidence is indeed sufficient. Wen Xiangrong is hereby convicted of the crime of rape and sentenced to 10 years of imprisonment.
thank you.
You should thank him too. If it weren't for his help, things wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
Thank you.
no? There's no need. Ran, could you write a letter of leniency so that Wang Xiangrong will serve a shorter sentence? Your brother, he cannot. You. I will never forgive you all.
From this day forward, we are done with each other.
One good girl Guangmang joined the live stream.
Good girl Guangmang joined the live stream.
I am Luran joined the live stream. One good girl Guangmang joined the live stream.
Beichen, shallow port, Molly made a grand entrance.
Zhang Moli made a grand entrance.
Tenzimo Hongchen joined the live stream.
But I think Mo Hongchen joined the live stream.
Tenzimo Hongchen joined the live stream.
When I was little, joined the live stream.
Zimo, when I was little.
9 Benfen joined the live stream.
He multiple times joined the live stream. To hurt me joined the live stream.
9 Benfen joined the live stream.
I took this matter
and told my mom live stream. And told my mom live stream. 34年 told my mom.
24来过长街 joined the live stream.
刚刚在来过长街 joined the live stream.
Lies to land on uncracked eggs joined the live stream.
24 Lai Wo Changjie joined the live stream.
I didn't understand joined the live stream.
24 Lai Wo Changjie joined the live stream.
They were clearly the ones at fault live stream.
24来过长街 joined the live stream.
Joined the live stream.
Why?
Am I the one in pain?
One good girl Guangmang joined the live stream.
Beichen Shallow Port Molly made a grand entrance.
Today,
Tenzimo Hongchen joined the live stream.
I'm exposing my own scars. Hongchen joined the live stream.
Zimo Hongchen joined the live stream. I want to do this task. Join the live stream. Tell those who join the live stream have been hurt before. Join the live stream.
Benfen joined the live stream.
You did nothing wrong.
You did nothing wrong. Changji joined the live stream.
Changji joined the live stream.
Please make sure to use joined the live stream.
Legal weapons. Changji joined the live stream.
To protect yourselves. Could protect yourselves.
JJ joined the live stream.
Han joined the live stream.
So you can start.
A new life soon.
I should also start
my new life.
We can win the lawsuit,
but the trauma she suffered can never be erased.
Do you think there's something between Jiang Cheng and Lu Ran?
You're a hopeless romantic, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
If you're not satisfied, you can return me. I'm leaving then. Go ahead. I'm really leaving.
不 Q 气。
What's up?
I'm going abroad. Let's meet up if you're free.
So I can say goodbye. Where? I want to go to.
I want to go to.
Go away. Me too.
Go away.
I'm talking to.
Go away.
Go away.
Why the sudden decision to go abroad? When are you leaving then?
I'll see you off. Someone is waiting for you.
All right.
Don't cry.
From now on,
just fight back.
Didn't you say?
You'd wait for me to buy watermelon.
A junior asked me
to deliver a love letter for her.
It's her way of thanking me. Let me have a bite. Just one bite. Are you trying to fight me for it too?
Going alone.
Go to Port City since you're so unhappy. What if you run into bad guys again?
You're just a kid. Who can you even protect?
Go find a date.
Stop following me.
Remember to date more.
The law firm
hasn't been very busy lately.
I wonder
if you have time to go on a trip with me.
Yes.
Zhou Lie
Do you know what my most standard Cantonese phrase
is?
I thought you would choose a place we've never been to for vacation.
Isn't it nice to relive old memories?
And besides,
I never said.
Then I'll be your tour guide.
Hey, handsome.
I think just being a
tour guide
is a waste of your talent. Why don't you stick with me?
I will keep you.
But I don't come cheap.
哇，有多贵哦！
So are you willing to be my
primary heir?
Didn't you say
you'd marry far away for me? Changing your mind now.
Of course I am.
It's just that.
Just what?
I just hope Miss Wen, after marrying me, can treat me a little better.
And not leave me with nothing.
Don't worry,
My sweet hubby.
Hello, we are doing
some street interview.
Do you believe in
Love at first sight.
Of course. If it's you, yes.
We've met before. And this gentleman is for the 3-month
short-term relationship.
He was the male lead.
Now, it's a long-term, lifelong legal marriage from love at first sight.
We're cultivating a lifelong love.
I remember.
You two were in a long-distance relation. Could you tell us about
those days spent
apart? That's a long story.
Let me think about where
to begin.
Let's start from
room 419 and
room 818.
that night.
Back then, our long-distance relationship was built on one long letter after another.
Piled up. As for him, he wrote several letters a day.
Back then,
He was a clingy, younger puppy boyfriend. Long distance, huh?
I'm so sorry. I have
To get back to work in a minute.
Sorry about that.
Our long distance relationship
was kind of global.
The time difference was our
biggest enemy.
Usually, when he got up,
I was going to sleep.
when I went to work, it was off.
If we wanted to have a proper chat,
We had to time it perfectly.
Look!
he's video calling me now.
Why don't you interview him?
Baby.
What's going on here?
We also have some footage from previous interviews.
Should we include it?
Long distance relationship.
For my wife and me.
That was a real long distance relationship.
I was here.
And he was over there.
Back when we were young.
I was also often
Sent on business trips to other cities.
Back then,
It felt like
Letters took forever to arrive. And meeting up was so hard. But looking back now, it didn't seem like a big deal. At least I knew he was safe. And that he'd return.
so.
Young people today,
Don't be afraid.
of geographical distance. As long as your hearts are close, that's all that matters. You can make phone calls.
And see each other on video. By train or plane. Wherever you can reach.
It's not really that far. When you get the chance to hug.
please don't hold back.
Tell them I miss you and I love you.
Say it out loud.
So, you should
Love boldly.
Love bravely and love passionately.
That's all I have to say. I have to go home and make some
Sweet soup for my grandson.
Bye bye.